The Cyclones are coming off an exciting victory, one in comeback fashion against the Indy Fuel. They return to Heritage Bank Center to take on that very same team, but this time in their own barn on Thursday night. But not so fast. On Saturday, the Bloomington Bison stroll into town, so why don't we take a preview at everything to expect here on your Cyclones Weekly Update. Well, Jake, we find ourselves playing Indy once again. What did you make of last game against Indy, and how did the Cyclones figure out a way to get it done again?
Yeah, really exciting weekend for Indy with two players getting their first professional goal, John Jaworski and Ryan Kerwin. Kerwin's especially exciting with him scoring seconds left in regulation to force overtime with that Velio game winner. So that was nice to see. And also their movement in the Indy zone with the puck. I thought they did a really nice job with that, generated a lot of shots, and they'll be looking to give that pressure out again in this upcoming game to try and beat them twice in a row.
Now, we had a chance to speak with Coach Wozlowski, and here's what he had to say about carrying momentum into Thursday night.
All right, Coach, a strong win against Indy last weekend. How do you carry that momentum into this next game?
I think just it was an important win for us because we learned what works and we also learned what doesn't work. And so carrying the momentum into this weekend, I think, is just like recognizing what we did well when we were playing good, and also what we weren't doing good when things weren't going for us. And really in the second period, if you isolate things, like we started to get a little bit too cute and we were trying to do a little bit too much. But man, I thought in the first and the third, those were two of our better periods of hockey that we played up to the season to this point.
What went well that you can continue to build on?
Well, I think puck decisions, number one, is good decisions with the puck. When we have time and space, we want our guys making hockey plays and getting creative. And when we don't have time and space, we want to make it hard plays and getting pucks behind their D, moving pucks quickly. And I thought we did such a good job of that in the first period. And it was almost like we were having that success in the first period from playing the right way that then we started to cheat the game a little bit in the second. And so then the third period, I thought we played a really good period. And unfortunately, a couple of bad bounces that didn't go our way. And so we were down. And so I was really, I was happy for the guys that we were able to find a way to come back and win that because we did a lot of good things that period. And it would have been unfortunate to lose after we played that way.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
The Cyclones might have Halloween off, but they take on the Bloomington Bison the very next night at Heritage Bank Center. You look ahead at a game like that, first time you see this Bloomington team, how do you pick up 2 points there?
Yeah, Bloomington is a team that hasn't played on the road yet. First 4 games of the season at home, so this will be a glimpse into what they look like as a road team. And then for Cincinnati, the forecheck has looked great, so if they can get out that pressure early to this Bloomington team and get them flustered, then I think that's the perfect recipe for Cincinnati to win for the first time on a Saturday night at home this season.
It's the Cyclones and the Fuel on the team's Pucks and Pups night on Thursday night, and then 2 days later, it's Day of the Dead night as the Cyclones take on the Bloomington Bison. We hope you'll join us at Heritage Bank Center. Get your tickets at cycloneshockey.com/tickets, and if you can't make it to the game, you can join the two of us on Flow Hockey and the Cyclones Radio Network. He's Jake Irwin. I'm Rudy Hodgson. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you this weekend.